Hi, good morning and welcome to Mark Bajerski YouTube channel. Today is a wonderful day because I'm actually really excited because tomorrow morning we have practitioners, I think 8 from all over the world traveling. They've come from America. Anyway, they've come from all over. They're going to spend 4 days here intensively working on themselves and becoming the best healers that they already are. So then they're going to spread their light around the world and it's going to be a lovely ripple effect. Is that music a bit loud? I think it is. Hang on. It was a little bit loud, sorry about that. Some people complain that I'm not loud enough, but it's very difficult because I don't know how to put the volume up on the camera. This is as loud as it goes, so I'm sorry about that, guys. It's the best I can do. I'm not really a professional. I've actually, believe it or not, got a camera above here. I don't know if you can, no, you can't see it, but there's not a camera, a microphone above it that a dear friend Layla gave me because, but it doesn't really make much of a difference. So I have tried, but I hope you can hear this very well. Good morning, everybody. Happy Valentine's to you yesterday. What an absolute disgrace of Hallmark to create a silent, is it a silent Valentine's something or other. I got it from a dear friend of mine who owns the chocolate factory. She told me this morning. So some crazy fool has created an idea for Hallmark, of course, but there's always a hidden agenda to these things. But basically, is if you forgot or you did something that you shouldn't have done or you didn't do, then today's the day that you can make up for it. Of course we know what it means. It means that they can make more money. That's all it is. It's disgraceful, really. Did I fall for it? I did. I fell for it yesterday. And the reason why I fell for it is because I've been subjected to brainwashing for many, many years. And I still try and find it hard to break free from that. Because it's a conditioning in all of us. We're conditioned like rabbits to run down the same path and to do the same thing. And basically when we realise that, we start to think, okay, this is just something that is a habit rather than anything else. And this habit has been brought on via social conditioning through media and through other people who also have been conditioned. However, that said, I still buy flowers for my love. I still tell my love they're beautiful every day. I don't need a day to make that happen. However, Valentine's didn't make me angry and didn't make me want to say I'm not doing it because of Valentine's. See, that's the other side of things. This is where we go wrong. You see, what happens is with people who are awakened, they see that because of this conditioning, that they're awake to it, so they're not going to participate, but they become angry and then become the actual opposite of what they should be. Is like, okay, you have a birthday, I celebrate your birthday for you, but actually it's not going to affect me to celebrate your life every day and send you presents whenever I feel like it. So I think that's something that we have to be aware of. There's too many people who will become awakened to what this brainwashing world is to us all, that we become angry then and we become aggressive. That's a really big no-no in my world, because then you become as equally as bad in a different way. And you know what I'm talking about, people who push and force their opinions, because it's the same thing. Even though you're right, it's still, there's ways and means of doing it. And to oneself, it's important to recognize that and say, oh, I really shouldn't be doing that because I know I'm still conforming to the system. But still, you don't beat yourself up about it. But what you do is you work towards breaking that mold, like I do. And next week and the day after and the day after and the week after, I'll still either send flowers to my love, or I'll still tell them I love them every day and share that sentiment of love every day. Every day is Valentine's Day to me. You know that, I know that, but we need to break the mold of this social conditioning, this brainwashing as social media does, and especially is it Hallmark who have said this silent Valentine. What an absolute joke, eh? But I'm not going to get upset about it. I just laugh about it and think, wow, how disgraceful. Any way they can try and make more money on people. But that's the way it is. It's a beautiful day today because I wanted to talk about a subject that really touches my heart, and that's about family and who the family that have left this world and our beautiful spirit world. And for me, it's always been something over 38 years that's been something that I've pushed to one side and neglected, of course, because of the pain and suffering that we go through. And that's why I'm talking to you today. I once met a medium who had lost his mother, and he became very bitter and angry because his mother never came through. And he started hating his life and started hating himself and getting upset. And he was a medium, which means that he used to work very hard to communicate with spirit. I think he lost his way when this started happening and things went wrong for him. And it made me realize very quickly to be very careful about how we expect our loved ones in spirit, that they should come through because we love them more. I think Houdini was an example to that, and his wife. I think when Houdini died, he gave his wife a secret message that nobody else knew. And that secret message was for then her to go to mediums and say, what was the message my husband wanted to share with me? And it was never given, so they believed that there was no such thing as the spirit world. You see, these things are all very, very sad because I believe it isn't about personal messages. It isn't about precise this and that. And, you know, for me, it's as simple as living, eating and breathing. And part of your journey is always about spirit being close to you and you can feel them at any given moment. That doesn't mean that you can make them become become part of your everyday life. It's just that they're there when they're there, so they come when they come. So when you think about them, sometimes you'll feel them, or you'll smell something, or you'll hear something, or you'll have a thought. It's the very, very gentle whispers that I believe spirit is around, and they sometimes put little thoughts into us, or they'll help us smell something or see something, a sign that will jerk us to the, oh my God, and then the recognition of past love and what you held together. They're always there. The spirit world is always there. It works parallel to us. So when you look up and say the spirit world, you don't need to look up. They're around you at any given moment. So it's another world. So they're always there. But the problem we have, like the medium that I spoke about and like the Houdini's wife, they want this, and it's so, well, why didn't this happen? And a close friend of mine lost her dog, and they were like soulmates, and then she came here crying saying, I don't feel him, he's not there. And all of these things are the blocks and sufferings and the pains that stop us from communicating and connecting. It's something to think about, it really is, because for me, I had 38 years of non-connection or the feeling of my mother. I just blatantly just said it's all a load of crap, nonsense, because why would my mum die when she was beautiful? She should live till forever. That was my philosophy. So how could there be such thing as a God or a spirit world? You see, it was all of those sadnesses and all of those rejections that always kept me closed. And the day that I just let all that go and came to this mountain and became open was the day I started feeling things that I've never felt before, seeing things that I've never seen before, smelling things that I've never smelt before. because I allowed myself the time to be me. And society and what you do every day and how it imprisons you doesn't allow you to be who you're meant to be in this world. So we have lost connection of who we are and why we're here. So I've spent 13 years trying to build that connection back up every day, worked so hard every day to build this connection back up, to find my inner peace, to let go of suffering, to let go of fear, to let go of heartache, to let go of the worries and the what ifs, to be able to allow this new energy in of, wow, I never felt that before. Oh, I went down to the sea and felt something. I started to close my eyes and meditate. I started to listen to beautiful music. I started to get guided meditations from different people. And all of a sudden I realized, wow, the first time in my life at 38 years, I was now starting to work on myself. Wow. Do you know very few people actually work on themselves? They'll tell you they do, but they don't. They might give themselves 5 minutes in a day, which is 24 hours. 5 minutes. I'm talking about spending a lot of time on myself. That's my thoughts, my feelings, my actions. All of these things, my actions are cleaning my body every day. You know, what I do every day is so valuable to my essence, to who I am, to my happiness, to my inner healing, to illness, to everything. And then people say, why am I ill? Why has this happened to me? Well, look at what you do in your life. Look at what you do every day. Look at the stress. Look at the pain. Look at the suffering. Look at the time that you give yourself. Look at what you eat. Look at everything. Now ask yourself that question again. So we have to find the balance. So I'm not telling you to take all your clothes off and put a robe on and give all your possessions away and go into a mountain and, you know, start to meditate. What I say to you is start to recognize what you need to do in your life to make that change. And I'm not telling you to make that change today like that. I'm trying to say, a bit like a friend once said to me, Mark, the more healthy things that you put into your mouth, the less bad things you put into your mouth. And that actually makes sense, right? So if you start to eat more healthy things, then you're going to spend less on putting bad things in your mouth, okay? That's the same with living a spiritual path. The more time you spend on yourself, the less time you worry about the fears and the what-ifs and the problems and the illness. So we have to build on that. We have to climb that beautiful mountain to get to the top to say, I know now what it feels like to feel this freedom, to feel this, openness, to feel this joy that I've never felt before because I never allowed myself to. So the connection of spirit is equally to the connection of your higher self. So this isn't about all spooky trying to get hold of spirit and getting a direct line to them. No, it's about being open to this parallel world that wants to help you daily. And once you become aware of that parallel world and just let it be and allow it to come into your life, then that happens. And this is why people come here for a 4-day pure energy healing course. They're able to let go of all of that fear outside and then work in here in these rooms and then start to feel this new energy. And then they burst into tears, they cry, some even throw up, clearing away all their blocks, their pains, because they've never experienced this before. So I've experienced this for 13 years. That's why people say, well, you're really this happy all the time? I actually am. 90% of the time I wake up happy for no reason. Can you believe that? I'm happy for no reason. Why can't we be happy for no reason? I'm happy for everything. I'm happy for the sea that I see out there. I'm happy for wherever I am. I'm happy in the queue in the post office, getting ready to post your crystals. I'm happy all the time because I've got nothing to be sad about, because I'm not focused on the sadness anymore. I'm focused on what's important. And that's me. I'm important. Aren't you? Of course you are. You're more important than anything, because the more emphasis, the more energy, the more focus you pour into you, the more love you give yourself, the more time you allow yourself, the more time you say, you know what, this is me, this is my time, this is who I am, this is what I'm here for. The more you say these things, the more gratitude you give yourself, the more gratitude you give the universe for all of who you are, the more you become connected, the more you become powerful, the more you become the you, the more you become inner happiness and joy for no reason. So today, make this message your message. Make this moment your moment. Change your chip. Become the most amazing soul and focus all your energy on yourself, and then watch how everything changes around you. And everybody heals and becomes happier because of you, because the energy that you kick out then has a ripple effect to touch everybody else. So if you want to know how to heal the world, if you want to know how to heal your family, if your children, your friends, your partners, it starts with you. Be that heals the world. Be you that changes the world. You are the answer to healing everything around you. And I know you can do it, because if I can do it, anybody can. This guy didn't believe in anything 13 years ago. So take that as a good foundation, that this guy didn't believe in anything and laughed and mocked at all of this stuff, and now is in front of you now saying it can be done and you can do it today, and I believe in you. Have a great day, guys. I love you all. Again, another babbling conversation, went from A to Z, but hopefully you might get something from it. I love you all. The painting that is now on markbayerski.com, scroll right down to the bottom and it says gift it forward. The €5. It's the last day now to get a chance to be in the hang on, let me show you. Last day to be in a chance to win the painting, which is worth €900. It's in there, looking beautiful, it's ready to go. Free delivery, by the way. People were asking, it's free delivery, it gets sent anywhere around the world. So a ticket is €5, and I'm going to draw this tomorrow morning, I think, or tomorrow afternoon. So I'll put the link on the website to get a chance to buy the beautiful Buddhist artwork, which was chanted with each stroke, and 50 hours healing work that I put into it. It's a very special painting. So I love you all. Thank you very much for subscribing to Mark Bayerski YouTube channel. I ranted on. It's a long video today, but anyway, I love you all. Thank you for subscribing, and thank you for always being here. Love you all, and wish me luck tomorrow with a 4-day pure energy healing course. I won't be able to put a video on because I'll be fully focused in the next 4 days. So yeah, wish me luck. Take care, guys. Bye. Oh, hang on. Grab that.